Good morning, children. How are you all? Hope you all are safe. Children, in the last video, we have discussed the numerical problems of chapter number 2, question number 1 to question number 4. Children, I asked you to do solve numerical problems, question number 5, 6, 7 and 8. Hope you all have done. See children, those who have done, please verify your answers and kindly do these numericals in your fair copy. Okay children, see question number 5. Question number 5 is, an insect moves through 3.5 centimeter in 20 seconds. Okay, 3.5 centimeter in 20 seconds. Calculate its speed in millimeter per second. You have to calculate its speed in millimeter per second. So distance covered is 3.5 centimeter. Time is 20 seconds. Now we have to find out the speed in millimeter per second. That means first of all we have to convert given distance in millimeter. Now we know that 1 centimeter equals to 10 millimeter. So 3.5 centimeter equals to 3.5 into 10, which is equals to 35 millimeter. Now speed equals distance by time, which is equals to 35 by 20. Given time is 20 seconds. Distance we have already converted into millimeter. So 35 by 20, which is equals to 7 by 4. When you divide 7 by 4, you will get 1.75 millimeter per second. Okay, see. Now question number 6, children. See. Calculate the total distance travelled by a person in 40 minutes. Okay. You have to calculate the total distance travelled by a person in 40 minutes. Given time is 40 minutes. When his uniform speed is 6 km per hour. Speed is 6 km per hour. You have to find out the distance covered. No. So see children, speed is kilometer per hour given in kilometer per hour, whereas time is given in 40 minutes. So let's convert first of all minute into hours. Now we know that 1 minute equals to how many hours? 1 by 60 hours. So 40 minute equals to 40 by 60, which is equals to 2 by 3 hours. Okay children. Now the formula is speed is equals to distance by time. We have to find out the distance. So speed into time. Speed is 6. Time is 2 by 3. So 2 by 3, when we do this calculation, we find that given the distance covered is 4 kilometer. Okay children. Now question number 7, children. See, how much time does a train take to cover a distance of 507 kilometer between New Delhi and Lucknow? What is the distance? 507 kilometer. If average speed of the train is 72 kilometer per hour, distance given is 507 kilometer, speed is 72 kilometer per hour. We have to find out the time taken. So formula is speed equals to distance by time. So time equals to what? Distance by speed. Distance is 507 and the speed is 72. When we divide this 500 by 72, beta, we have the quotient as 7 and the remainder is 3. So we will write it as 7 3 by 72. That means 7 3 by 72 hours. Okay. But we have to simplify, we have to write it in simplified form. So 3 by 72 when we did, it is equals to 1 by 24 hours. 7 1 by 24 hours. 7 hours is okay, but what is 1 by 24 hours? We cannot understand it directly. So what we have done, I have converted 1 by 24 hours into minutes. How? By multiplying it by 60. When we multiply 60 by 24, we will get 2.5 minutes. So the answer is 7 hours 2.5 minutes. Okay children, see, this is the answer. Okay. Okay children. Now the next question. Now the question number 8, children. See, the question is, Ramesh went from his residence to the office in the morning. Okay, Ramesh went to his office in the morning and he covered how much distance? 24.5 kilometer in the morning. In 30 minutes he covered that distance. Now after coming from office, while returning, he is covering the same distance. That means in the evening also he is covering 24.5 kilometer. In how much time? 40 minutes. Now you have to calculate his average speed in kilometer per minute. Here you don't have to convert any of the things because given distance is in kilometer and the given time is also in minutes. So the formula is what? Average speed equals to what, beta? Total distance covered by total time taken. So total distance will be 24.5 kilometer plus 24.5 kilometer, which is 49 kilometers. Now 30 minutes plus 40 minutes, which is 70 minutes. So 49 by 70, you will get 7 by 10, which is equals to 0.7 kilometer per minute. This is the answer of question number 8, children. Okay. This is the answer. Now see multiple choice questions, children. Please tick mark in your book given on page number 40. First question. A motor van is running on a flyover. Its motion is what? Complex, because while running over a flyover, the motion of wheels is different thing. The motion of the whole motor van is different. That's why it becomes a complex motion. Next, question number 2. A stone falls freely from a cliff. Its motion is translatory. Okay, because it is coming straight. Next, question number 3. If equal distances are travelled by an object in equal intervals of time, its motion is said to be uniform. The SI unit of speed is meter per second. Fifth question. Distance covered by a moving object in a unit time is called speed. Question number 6. Rita runs through a distance of 10 km in 40 minutes. 10 km in 40 minutes. Her average speed is. Here you have to children find out 10 km divided by 40 minutes. But see children, everything given is in kilometer per hour. That means what you have to do, see on the board. I will solve this question. See, the given distance is 10 km. Given distance is 10 km. Time is 40 minutes. First of all, we have to convert this 40 minutes into hours. How will do this? By dividing it by 60. So 40 by 60 hours equals to 2 by 3 hours. Now average speed formula is total distance covered by total time taken. That is 10 by 2 by 3, which is when we reciprocate denominator 10 into 3 by 2, which is equals to 15.3 kilometer per hour. So the correct answer is 15 kilometer per hour. Now children, today's work is what? To write the numericals question number 5, 6, 7, 8 in your book copy, fair copy, and doing this multiple choice questions in your book. See children, today our this chapter 2 is over. Now we will start another chapter of your book. Now we will start children next chapter, light energy. Okay children, till then you read the chapter and complete your question answers and the numericals children. Thank you.